going over my PBA draft league, like the analysis of my draft. So I'm in a draft league. You get to pick 11 Pokemon, and it's a point system: 1 Mega, Tier 1, 1 Tier 2, 1 Tier 3, and 1 Tier 4. Then you get free picks. So overall, you'll have 11 Pokemon. So most of you watching should know what a draft league is. So let's get started. My first pick was Zeraora. I like Zeraora because it's Jolteon on steroids, basically. And since Jolteon is for Pokemon, I want to win this one, so I picked something that was kind of like Jolteon, but better. It has great moves like Plasma Fist, Play Rough, Knock Off, which would be really helpful. I could run Drain Punch, Close Combat, depending on if I need damage output. What I really like is that its speed stat has max speed is 423. If that's Choice Scarf, I'm outspeeding. I don't think anybody outspeeds me. That's that. Next we have Tapu Bulu. I felt like Tapu Bulu really synergized with Zeraora and a bunch of stuff else on my team, like Gengar and Torkoal. I feel like Tapu Bulu with his Grassy Surge ability, negating ground type moves and giving recovery for my Pokemon. I felt it was a really good pickup for me. And the only thing I don't like about it is its only fairy move. Is Dazzling Gleam. I would much prefer a physical move, but if I need to, I'll run Dazzling Gleam, but I'm probably not going to be running Dazzling Gleam most of the time. I feel like Tapu Bulu is just a really good pickup with stuff like Horn Leech to regain HP, Leech Seed. That was really good. It gets Toxic, so I could Toxic Soul. Doesn't get Sticky Web, but that's alright. Gets Mega Horn, Iron Defense, Stone Edge, Superpower, Swords Dance, Synthesis, Taunt, Toxic Whirlwind, Wood Hammer, Zen Headbutt. It just gets a lot of things. It just gets a lot of move. It gets a lot of coverage. It can be a sweeper, or it can be a defensive mon, bulky. It can be anything. Next we have Gengar. For this team, Gengar is probably going to be fast support, stuff like Icy Wind, Will-O-Wisp, Hex, and Thunder Wave. Probably going to be my set for most of the time. Most times I bring Gengar, and what I really like is its speed. It goes on with Zeraora speed too. A little bit slow. Gengar just pulls that speed up together, making it really good. Next we have Mew. I wanted a tier. This is my tier S pick. You can only get one. I wanted it. I was going to draft Naganadel, however you say it, but it was taken. So I just settled for Mew because I have been in almost every other league, and it just is great. I don't have that many spikes with the rest of the team I drafted, so I'm probably going to go with Toxic Spikes, regular Spikes, and Stealth Rocks because I just feel like it's really good that way. Or I could go with some Expanding Force shenanigans, something like that. Maybe Psychic Terrain, Force. Next we have Jellicent. I wanted a bulky water type at this point because our ground type weakness is covered by Tapu Bulu just a little bit, but I want something. If we didn't bring Tapu Bulu, I wanted something that could help us more. So I got Jellicent. It gets Strength Step, which is really, really cool. I was thinking of getting Vaporeon, but then neither of them were taken. I was at the end thinking, okay, do I want Vaporeon, which could be setup and pass on acid armor and stuff like that, or do I want Jellicent? I was really scared of physical electric move just ruining me. That's why I kind of wanted Vaporeon, but then I was okay, Jellicent gets Strength Sap. I could set up a Strength Sap. It's Substitute, which I really liked. Water Spout to pair with that, and it can get Giga Drain just to more with the Water Spout. It gets Nightshade, Pain Split, gets Psychic, Blizzard, Shadow Ball, Rest, Sleep Talk, Surf, Taunt, Toxic, Trick Room. Probably not going to be going for Trick Room that much, but I still have it, which is nice. And there's just a lot of stuff that Jellicent gets. I'm probably going to be naming this Pringles almost every week. I haven't named the rest because I don't know what to name them. You can give me names, but right now, Jellicent's probably going to be called Pringles. Next, Venusaur. I was picking up Venusaur. Sun because Tapu Bulu turned out great with Torkoal. So I picked up Venusaur first because there was Torkoal and Ninetales. So I was like, okay, Venusaur was the most important one out of all because you can't have Torkoal and Ninetales. That didn't make sense. So I needed Venusaur. Picked up Venusaur first, and it gets stuff like Sleeper. It gets Earth Power. Gets Frenzy Plant, Giga Drain, Energy Ball. Gets Petal Blizzard. A lot of stuff like Slow Bomb. It gets Weather Ball. I just really like this. And Chlorophyll, the ability that I'm going to be running most of the time, unless I'm doing something really weird. And just like I said, if I'm going to go to Jellicent, I'm probably bringing Venusaur to that because it isn't really that good out Torkoal. Like it's mediocre, but there's like most people in the draft league have fast Pokemon because you have Trick Room because there's redirect in singles. So Venusaur is gonna go in there. Torkoal, I really was like paired up with Venusaur. I could have did Ninetales by this time. My team was a little bit frail on the frail side, so I didn't want to pick Ninetales because I was practicing with it, and it gets nasty plot, solar beam, gets a lot of good coverage, but I felt like I wanted Torkoal for stuff like Yawn, Burning Jealousy, stuff like that, Earth Power, Clear Smog, Rapid Spin, which is I don't want defog on this team because you're gonna be setting spikes most of the time. So Rapid Spin would get rid of the spikes side, but not on their get rid of spikes on my side, but not on theirs that I set up. It's good. Its defensive is through the roof. That really helps. Weakness to physical electric moves, and mostly all my team like Gengar to physical moves more than special moves, and I just really like Torkoal on this team. Sock, I tested it out once and I really liked it. 30, which is a built-in focus sash, and you can just give it, and with that 125 attack stat, give it a choice band. You give it like close combat, knockoff, or anything, and if you're not faster than that thing, it's gonna hit you, probably bring you down to 30 or something. Then you can just fire choice band and knockoff, which is like maybe 150 base attack with the choice band. And if you're faster, you get a close better and knockoff off. Then they're going to attack you. You're going to be down 30. You can just attack one more time, probably killing them. It's just really good, and it gets a lot of coverage. Like, in my opinion, Poison Jab, Power Up Punch. I could use Power Up Punch with Choice Band. That would be really good. Rock Slide, Stone Edge, Superpower, Thunder Punch, Throat Chop, Zen Headbutt. I just feel like it's really, really good on this team because we were trying to get to the special side of things. We were starting to get a lot of special attackers. So I adapted Sock so I could get some physical attackers in there. Next is Bouffalante. I've always wanted to use Bouffalante because I just feel like Tauros usually is used, even though it's there. I feel like it should be used every single time. And ability, Reckless, Sap, Brown Proof, with headshots. Yeah, 100% accuracy. I go in, that thing does a lot. Sap Sip helps if the Jellicent is trying to suck out Jellicent, Basculin, which we'll go into a second. It just helps in it, and its attack raised by 1. For sound, it helps a little bit. I don't think there's going to be any sound moves, but if we want to set sub up and we want to do some like Cotton Guard stuff, we could use soundproof just so they can't hit us through that. Not really that good, but it's okay. Mega Absol was originally my first pick, but it was kind of really trash to let me pick again. Their order then, but Absol bad parts because nobody was gonna draft it, get all these marks. And Mega Absol I just really like because speed stat, Zero Aura and it over 110 speed base. If I put speed on that, whew. What I want to try out is a sub Swords Dance, Night Flash, Play Rough, and I feel like that would work well. It gets Iron Tail, but it's not as Iron Head. It still helps that fairy weakness. Our fighting weakness, he gets Play Rough, so we can use Play Rough. It gets Hone Claws, kind of good. I could use that to make so Play Rough and other stuff doesn't miss. They're going with Minimized Chansey or something like that. Or with a Wish, Will-O-Wisp, Thunderwave, and Taunt. I could do everything with Mega Absol. It's usually just gonna be my sweeper kind of thing, along with Zero Aura, Venusaur. Yeah, Mega Absol just really good overall. Y'all can tell me what to name it. I'm all good with that. Blue type, I can go with red, blue, but I blue just because blue just match. Maybe I'll bring blues, maybe 2 reds. Get amazing abilities. Rockhead, Adaptability, and Mold Breaker are 3 amazing abilities. So I picked it up last just because I felt like it was a real steal for the lowest tier pick. So I decided to pick it up, and I just really like Basculin. It's probably good. It don't bring Sock. I'm probably going to do Band or Focus Sash something. Basculin, Rockhead, Head Charge. Oh, Head Smash, even kind of worse because it doesn't amount of damage as Head Charge, but it has a half recoil and it's only 8% accuracy. If I'm going to go with the Head Smash set, I'm probably going to put a wide lens on it just so we don't miss a lot. Adaptability, Stab is even more powerful. So like if I do an Aqua Tail, a Liquid Chain, a Flip Turn gives me like I can use Flip Turn if it's gonna hit me with a grave, go out into Bouffalon, use Sap, take that up, attack that waste, then hit it. I don't know. Does it get like Fire Fang or something? I don't think so. Mega Horn or something. Poison Jab. Another thing I forgot to mention about Bouffalon is it gets Lash, which really helps if I'm going against an Incineroar, which will probably try to like intimidate me or something. Really good. Back to Basculin, it's just really good. And the Mold Breaker is there's a Gastrodon in the league, and I could just hit it with Aqua Tail, Flip Turn. I think I don't really know. I've never tried it before. I can hit it. If someone could clear that up for me, that would be great. Overall, I feel like I drafted a pretty good Pokemon. I don't know with Gengar because I go like the normal Shadow Ball, Icy Wind, Dazzling Gleam, Focus Blast. That it's a pretty. I know that Gengar was nerfed, like got Curse Body, got Levitate. I would like I don't have to put an air balloon. I'm weak to dark other ghost type moves, and if I'm running X is gonna kill any dark types, and it's male a ghost type, but it's very far from happening. So I feel like it was a pretty good pick. Its shiny is really probably gonna running. Zero Aura shiny, Tapu Bulu shiny. It's pretty good, but I don't know if I can it because of the stuff. Like Showdown doesn't let you run access to the regular game, which is kind of stupid because We can access them here. Absol, Mega, Jellicent, Mew. I was thinking of naming Mew, Pew Pew. Sounds like a pretty good name to me. I don't know. You guys can rate that. Zeraora, pretty good. I don't know what to name it. Tapu Bulu, don't know what to name it. Gengar, don't know what to name it. Mew, Venusaur, Torkoal. I'm probably gonna name Venusaur Frog, but I don't know yet. So, down below if it's good. Just tell me. If it's bad, you think I should make some changes, tell me. I probably be doing team. I won't be doing the same for the day before the match. I'll be doing team building after we've done the match. If they find it, I'm not. If they find it, then they can't really know what I'm going to bring and calculate for that and set up for that. I'm probably gonna post the same day of the battle, so that's gonna be, you guys get a double header. So yeah, my killers I'm gonna say will be Zero, Absol, maybe Venusaur, but I'm not gonna be Torkoal can come alone. Venusaur can come alone, but I'm not really good at Venusaur its own because just like I don't really need it. Like sleep powder is helpful, grass, fire, water is helpful, but I don't really need a grass, fire, water. And I have Tapu Bulu, that grass type. We'll make it a few kills by bringing it offensively, but I'm not really going to that. Basculin, I'm expecting Absol, and maybe Basculin. Sorry, I said Absol was gonna get kills. Basculin, some like because he could come in and clean up for me. Cause like, fine, if my team is low and I need to one Pokemon, I'm probably, if I have Basculin to sack off, I damn it off. They die. I can bring something free and maybe kill him. So yeah, I just feel like this team, I think we can get playoffs, but if we don't, we're probably just gonna right at the cuff of playoffs. Hope you like it. Put some best game, and we'll be bringing the team building for my first battle soon. Hope you like it.